What's up, y'all? It's July 2024. I'm giving you the timeline for a reason because I am in Vegas at a work event, and at this work event they decided to give us a tarot card reader. Okay, so I was like, for fun, I'm gonna go sit over there and do it. Why not? I've never done it before. It's free. It's gonna be fun, a good time. Y'all, that shit wild. So she has 2 rows of cards. She tells me to pick 4 cards. I pick 4 cards, so I can put them in whatever order I want. I do that so I can flip them around, turn them, whatever. So I turn it 2 cards in the middle upside down. She goes to flip them over, y'all, and she's telling me past, present, future, and something else. I'm like, okay. First thing she asked me is, do you have any kids? What? I say no. My wife and I have been trying for a little while, but no, that's all I tell her. She's like, well, you're gonna have a daughter. And she's like, actually, I think you might have twins. Y'all, having twins is something that Tristan and I, it has come to us in different ways for a while. So it's come to me in a dream. God has spoken to Tristan twice to tell her we're having twins. So the girl part, we had no idea. We don't care. The girl part, we had no idea. So she says, I'm sorry, I'm trying to like think and get it going. This is wild to me. I just talked to Tristan about it. So she told me to record it now before I lose the information. So yeah, so the lady says that. And then she's like, okay, there's this hangman, but it's upside right or whatever. She's like, you know, it's like being stuck. And she said, how long have y'all been trying? And I was like, we've been trying for like 2 years, 2.5, going on 3 years. She said, okay, so that's what being stuck is. And she said, now, is it, something's not sticking? There's something not sticking. And I was like, okay, we've been going through IVF. She's like, your transfers are not sticking. Your implanting has not been sticking. I was like, no, it hasn't. We've had like 2 or 3 failures in that. And she's like, huh. And she looks out to the left, and I look to the left too, or to my right, and she goes, is anything going on with your wife's progesterone? I'm like, yeah, there's been things that, which we probably, I don't even know if we've told y'all all of that. There's been things going on with her progesterone. I think they've kind of figured it out to balance it out. But yeah, like it's just not naturally producing in a certain way. And she's like, you need to look up progesterone resistance. What the fuck is happening right now? So she talks about looking up progesterone resistance, saying that. And she's like, your wife is very fertile. And I'm like, how the fuck does she? She's like, she's extremely fertile, which she is. Because when Tristan goes and she does, the fuck am I trying to say? Retrievals. Tristan's got a lot of eggs. It's a lot of eggs in there that they're retrieving. Like, I think she had 42 the last time or whatever. Like, I was like, yeah, she's hella fertile and her numbers are really, her AMH is really good. She's like, yeah, she's like, it has nothing to do with that. She's really fertile. She's like, it's not sticking. Something's going on regarding her progesterone. And she's like, is anything going on with her uterus? It doesn't seem like it's a normal uterus. And I was like, well, no, it's inverted. And she's like, okay. And she asked me, is it something else? It's something that I've heard them mention to us, and they said, they looked and they said for sure it's not that. Because she was saying if it was that, they would have to treat that first. But yeah, like, it's wild, the shit that she just kept saying. Again, I was doing this for fun. I didn't record it because that never crossed my mind that we would end up having a conversation about our infertility right now and the process of going through to try to have a LlL LaGrande baby. Like, it's wild. What else did this lady say to me? Yeah, she was saying, okay, with progesterone resistance, that if it turns, so okay, sorry, before I get into that, so there was that 4th card, and earlier she had said this is for a specialist of some sort, and I'm like, all right, this is before we got into more detail. So when she pointed to that again, I was like, well, we have been working with someone at our clinic that has been really, really helpful, and they're really good, and they are a specialist. She's like, no, this is going to be a specialist outside of your clinic. This is not going to be the specialist with your doctor, your clinic. This is going to be a specialist to the specialist of a specialist. I'm like, all right. And then that's when she talks about the progesterone resistance, and that says there are specialists for progesterone resistance. Okay. So we got to look into that. And it's crazy because Tristan had her ERA. It's hot as hell, y'all. It's 117 degrees outside right now. Not even lying. Literally. And I've been drinking. So, but yeah, so they say, yeah, we're going to need a specialist for the progesterone resistance. And that if she does have progesterone resistance, the specialist will have to help, because if not, it has nothing to do with her being fertile. It's that it's genetic and that it wouldn't be able to stick. Now, in terms of genetics, I don't know what side, because her mama's side and her daddy's side got a lot of kids. So I don't know who passing around the non-sticky. You know what I'm saying? But I think that we'll be fine. But she was like, I see her having children though. Like, I feel like she'll be able to have children now. She said it may be a difficult pregnancy. I don't believe it. When I'm looking, what I see, I don't see that it's going to be an easy pregnancy. She's going to have some difficulty, but I see it successful. I see you guys having a daughter. And like I said, I see you guys having twins. So that's the gist of the conversation, what all happened and everything with that, with the tarot card reader. So yeah, I've recorded this. I'm making y'all aware. And today is July 2024. What's today's date? It's July 8th, 2024. Monday, July 8th, 2024 is when this conversation happened. So I don't know, depending on what goes down, I don't know. But yeah, man, that's what's going on. Love y'all, and we're gonna see how this journey proceeds moving forward. Peace.